Alright, hey everyone. I just thought I'd let you guys know that I am most likely getting started here soon on the stream. I'm just kind of setting up the links and everything for the stream, and I will officially get started here in just a minute or two. This is going to be a live stream of the game Yakuza 0, which is on PlayStation, in my case. I have a couple versions of this game with different trophy stacks and everything. This is currently going to be Yakuza 0, the North American version of the game. I have technically played a bit of this before on stream, so I am starting from about, what was it, chapter 7 or so, I believe? Like mid to late chapter 7. About, a little bit into the game, not too much. I believe there are about, 15, 16, maybe 17 chapters. I'm not sure. I will double check, though. But either way, I am going to be doing this game for a bit here. And then I will probably get some rest if I can. And I'm not sure when I'll be able to get rest because, well, various stuff is going on, but I should be good to stream for a bit regardless. So yeah, I am going to get started here in just a second because the Twitch side of things, there's an ad break for the next, like, 10 or so seconds. Shouldn't be bad, but, still a thing, And it should have just about ended. So now I will get started on the stream. I just say also start a YouTube multi-stream as well. There we go. Okay, so that should be everything there. I believe that should be... yeah, that's everything. Let me just plug in my phone here. And I should be able to get not my phone, I'm sorry, my controller, because my controller's a little bit, not exactly undercharged, but, like, it needs to be charged a bit, So yeah, let's just, let's move Axel chat to be like a tiny little bit smaller there. Listen, maybe above here, for like above my webcam perhaps. And so this Axel's chat app up here, up there, I guess, I don't know. It should show the chat from Twitch and YouTube. I am streaming to both. So let's just skip through that little bit there. So yeah, I should be able to stream for a decently long time here. No promises though, but yeah. Hopefully this will work out. By the way, after I get the brain surgery and whatnot, because I do need brain surgery for tumor and everything. I brought this up on the stream before, that was on Twitch, but got diagnosed with brain tumor about like a week or so ago now. Ended up in the hospital, and they discovered some complications and stuff that they'll need to deal with before surgery. I also have a what's called a partially dissected artery in my brain as well that they'll also fix during surgery. But anyway, so the surgery will happen at undetermined time in the future, probably in the next couple months, hopefully. Probably next couple weeks, preferably, but Anyway, so, I am a bit uncoordinated from it. I'm not, like, having anything more than physical issues and stress, because, like, it's basically, like, back of my head by where the brainstem meets the rest of the brain. So if you see me being, like, uncoordinated, like, not being able to walk properly, if I, get up and go to the kitchen or the shower or whatnot, I do have a walker that you kind of see over there that I just got like earlier. Well, actually, I guess it's midnight. So yesterday evening or yesterday morning or whatever, right? So I have a walker. You may see me use that for a bit during the next couple streams until I can get brain surgery and recover from it and everything. Anyway, so in Yakuza 0, I was streaming over on Twitch before. Just a little bit ago, in fact. I believe that this is where I basically ended off, if I recall correctly. So we had just found out Lee survived, and he was being taken care of at the Mahjong parlor, which is kind of an underground hospital for Chinese immigrants to Sotenbori, I guess, in this game. Then we were told, hey, we got Makoto some takoyaki, like the little octopus ball thingies, and then we told her, hey, I have to go work. I'll see you later. So we're going to go work, but first, Majima here wanted to check out a cabaret club, which one of, I believe his rivals mentioned to him, saying, hey, cabaret club's the whole new thing. You want to check them out, basically. So we found this cabaret club on our walk to work. Majima works at the Grand currently. And Majima was like, hey, I'm going to check this place out. We had this whole little bit of exposition, dialogue, and whatnot about how the cabaret club, the Club Sunshine here, isn't doing very well. And how it's partially due to harassment and other issues caused by this group called, I believe it was the 5 Stars. And, so the 5 Stars are these 5 other cabaret clubs in town here in Sotenbori. And hopefully, you know, we'll do well with the cabaret club and manage to manage to defeat the 5 Stars. And then we'll, you know, get Club Sunshine here working well and everything. So I have played through this game a little bit before. I've completed the story once or twice. This is on a PlayStation account, or a PlayStation alternate account. Basically an alt I use exclusively for streaming. So it is not completed on here. This is just the point to which I was done with the streaming save file here. And then earlier on, let's see here. Oh, so basically we're just told, you know, hey, you can manage a cabaret club here. And that's where I ended. So, I am going to do this tutorial here for learning about cabaret club management from Yoda here. He says, Majima-san, I was thinking this might be a good time to run you through the basics of cabaret club management. Do you have a moment? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, lay it on me. Right, then let's get to it. Sotenbori Cabaret Clubs are. As cabaret clubs are, you'll need to operate your club, earn money, and grow your clientele, and ultimately crush your competition. Your final goal, to establish Sunshine as the undisputed top club in Sotenbori. You can open the club as well as manage the girls who will form your active lineup by talking to Yoda inside Sunshine. As Sunshine's popularity increases and the clash with your rivals' clubs heats up, the drama will unfold. Drive these rivals out of business, and you'll unlock new combat techniques. Majima can learn to become even stronger. So bring the fight to them as aggressively as you can. By driving Sunshine's popularity up, you can transform it into a source of tremendous profit, and anything you earn within the club, or with the club, is yours to spend however you wish. I'm My glasses are fogged up a little bit, but I should probably clean these off, but should be okay for now. Anyway, grow the club, smash the competition, become the true cabaret club czar, and get filthy rich in the process. Now I am going to quickly wipe off my glasses, and there is one thing I need to do to probably link out the stream and everything. 1 second. Let me just double check here. I'd say that about covers the basics anyway. Need me to run back through that again? Oh, nah, I got it. Thank you, though, Yoda. I got it, thanks. Sure thing. In that case, the next step is, let's have you actually open the place up and do a round of prep. Before I do this, so I am going to quickly, check some stuff here, because I do want to make sure that the, stream is working properly. I want to make sure, like, the bitrate and everything is good, and I'll just double check one thing here. 1 second. I am also going to install one thing here, because I do need to install, like, I think an update to Twitch and some other stuff, but, I was installing one thing on here, on my computer. But yeah, I think that, that should work there. Perfect. That should work. Okay. So, I think I have the link set up. Let me double check here. Here we go. This is just double checked and run things through because I need to double check if I've sent the link to anyone. I think I've set this up. Let's see here. Let's see. I think that works. Yeah, that should work there. Yeah, that is properly set up. I was just double checking, like, the bitrate and the links and stuff. So yeah, it should be working now. I am going to install one thing here quickly, which is like a app for my computer I forgot to download. But it's called Kakao Talk. I got this new laptop a while back. I meant to install this again. But anyway, I'm just going to do that in the background. You see me playing, like, clicking on stuff. I'm just, you know, selecting, like, options on the installer. So I am streaming through my, computer, which is connected through capture card to my PS5 slightly off screen. Yeah. So, let's open the place up and do a round of prep. This is the sort of thing where the quickest way to learn is to actually just do it. Give it a try, or let's give it a try. I'll chime in with advice as we go. Alright, let's do this thing. Suppose we're opening up now. But I will be a bit more upbeat later. I'm just kind of a bit groggy because, like, I fell asleep shortly after the past stream. I just did not wake up because I've been sleeping in this chair I've been sitting in here in the back room. Well, you can't see it because I'm sleeping in this chair here in the back room. Since walking is a bit difficult for me with the brain tumor. So it's kind of unnatural for me to sleep in this, I guess, now at this point. Well, it's only been a few days, but, you know. So yeah. I think this should be, just about done, I think. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, the install is done. I'm just making sure everything works. So, top menu. There are 3 options in the top menu. Oh, excuse me. 1. Prepare to open. Select staff for the shift, change their appearance and other options, etc. 2. Open for business. Open the club for business and start raking in the dough. 3. Rival battles. Enter a showdown with a rival club. Just go to the next option here. Hostess statistics. Each hostess has a different set of statistics. Ability. Various stats showing the hostess's ability to entertain customers. Looks. Physical appearance goes a long way in this line of work. The better the values, the easier it is for a hostess to ensure her... One second, let me move the webcam here. This is mildly in the way. One second. To ensure her guests have a good time and spend lots of cash at the club. Ability stats rise as she levels up. Like in any job, she gains experience by working shifts and undertaking training sessions. Let's just, it's like over here now, I guess. There we go. Anyway, so there's that. Special training. Only Platinum hostesses can undergo special training. During special training sessions, Majima will sit down with a girl for a practice conversation, or take her out at on a mock date at karaoke bar for, I assume that says for example. If training goes well, the hostess will earn a lot of experience points and look good on a resume too. Can only train one girl at a time before opening for business on a given night, but well-trained staff will give your club an edge over the rivals. I need to get a drink, I'm sorry. Hone their skills to crush the competition flat. Makeovers. You can freely change the looks of your Platinum staff by choosing different outfits or applying new makeup. New hairstyles, dresses, and other items need to be purchased. 1 second, I need to move the webcam again. Need to be purchased. Let me just maybe do this. For the first time, 1 second. New hairstyles, dresses, and other items need to be purchased the first time. Afterwards, changing between them is free of charge, but only with the girl for whom you bought the item. Change a hostess's look stats by modifying her appearance, which will help her appeal to your customers' various tastes. Alright, then choosing hostesses for a shift. Use the duty roster to assign hostesses to work the next shift. Pay close attention to each hostess's condition, as this will affect the performance. If a hostess is tired, the smart move is to give her some time off to rest and recover. Hostesses with more skills or higher levels cost greater wages, which can affect your overall profits when operating the club. I'm sorry, let me check something here. Here's my phone. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly log into this app. I mentioned this Kakao Talk thingy. I'm going to quickly just I have to log on here because I have some friends over in Korea and I'm just kind of just checking some stuff here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm good connect this to my computer. I had this connected to my other computer before, but just it's yeah, verify with my PC. There we go. And there we go. That should work. Yeah, that's all set up. That's good. Go to manage devices, register devices. So okay, that works. That's perfect. Then that works, and should be able to do this now, I think. Anyway, so that is all working. And let's look at the last little page here for the Cabaret Club tutorial. Opening the club for business. Once you have finished any preparations, you can open the club for business. First, choose which area's customers you want to target. The more... 1 second, let me just move this stuff again, I guess. The more something. Let me just look in, just at the thing here, I guess. 1 second. What does it say here? The more, the more rival clubs you defeat, the more areas will be available. As you gain more fans in the area, more customers will show up, and some will be big spenders. I assume is what that says there. After each shift, you can gain more something in a target area. Let's see here. So, as you gain more fans in an area, more customers will show up and more of them will be big spenders. After each shift, you will gain more fans in the target area according to customer satisfaction. So that works out at least, right? And go back. I can then go to prepare to open. I go to club status. So like Yuki mentioned in the opening dialogue, Yuki's this platinum hostess over here. That is Yuki. She's like the #1 girl in the cabaret club for the moment. And she was basically like, oh, there's only 3 of us here, myself included. So yeah, there's only Yuki, who is a platinum hostess, then 2 other characters, bronze hostess Endo and bronze hostess Namiko. Let's check the club status. There are local rivals in these areas, but I don't really think that there's doesn't look like there's too much going on here. I can do special training at the moment, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'm also gonna check what I can do for makeup or makeover or whatnot. So it looks like I can buy clothes for the different characters. And they do add stats and whatnot. There's a lot of different options. Different hairstyles and everything. Definitely different hairstyles. Let's see here. There's different makeup options. Different types of accessories, and you have various other accessories here and there. And there are necklaces and whatnot, and there's also perfume, which is interesting. It doesn't look like perfume does any sort of looks or other stat bonus there, I can see, but that's okay. Maybe it has some other use. It said it can... It said it can, like, help like, boost a girl's mood or something. Maybe that's for, like, if you, kind of are, like, have a hostess that's really exhausted, you can give it to them and they'll be okay. I don't know, though. I've never actually used perfume in this, oddly enough. Let me just check here. Let's see. What if I go over here? The club operation screen. Your objective is to make as much money as possible before the shift ends. When a customer comes in and takes a seat, assign him a hostess. Different customers have their own... One second. Different customers have their own... If I can pull this up, I don't know. What's this? One second. Different customers have their own preferences when it comes to looks or ability. Choose a girl that matches their type and they will happily spend a fortune in your club. Serving customers gradually tires a hostess out, lowering her hospitality points. Without HP, she will be unable to provide high-quality service. So let her rest till her HP recovers. There's the club operations screen on the left, on the center there, with the on standby list on the left, highlighted in red. Let's see here. Money gauge and party time. The money gauge at the bottom right corner of the screen shows how much cash your guest has spent at the club at that time. Receiving orders from customers also fills up the money gauge. Press R1 when it is full to cut loose and trigger party time. Money gauge and party time, 2 out of 2. Party time will put customers in a fevered state that lowers their inhibitions and their purse strings. There are plenty of benefits to party time, like HP restoration for hostesses. Charge up the money gauge to higher levels. To make party time. So I'm looking at like a little window here to ensure I'm seeing this properly. Charge up the money gauge to higher levels to make party time even more effective. It's a happy hour without the discounts. Serving customers. Here we go. Press triangle to approach a customer's table if any trouble arises. Or if it's time for the check, or if a hostess calls for your help. You will be shown several options. Making the right decision can boost customer satisfaction or pacify any troublemakers. Checking in on tables is an opportunity to lend your staff a helping hand. Wait too long and you may lose your chance. Oh, goodness. So keep your eye open and hurry on over when you spot a signal. Extensions and requests. One sec. So, if a guest is happy with his hostess when it's time for the check, you can try to suggest an extension. So I'm going to put this down for a second. Let's see here. The customer will stay longer and go into a fever state, spending money like there's no tomorrow. And then it says here, sorry, 1 second, let me just set up something here. Let's see. Getting mega rich customers is, getting mega rich customers to agree to an extension is a foolproof way to boost sales and keep your girls milking the golden cash cow. As your club makes a name for itself, some customers will come in requesting a specific platinum hostess. Shift these girls around to fill these requests as they arrive. Everyone's got a favorite. So just do something here. Everyone's got a favorite. Results screen. What's the word? There we go, that works. Okay. So, 2 results screens appear after closing up. The first displays your profits, and the second shows your staff's improvement for the day. Hostesses earn experience points based on their sales numbers. I'm sorry, I'm having to pick stuff here. To level up a hostess more quickly. Assign her to guests more often. That makes sense. Earning more fans. Your club will, let's see. Her club will, if I can pull this up properly. There we go. Your club will earn more fans depending on its performance. To increase your popularity in a certain area, be sure to target it when opening for business and send your customers home happy. As your popularity increases, so will the quality of your customer base, and with it, your profits. To progress the 5-star storyline, you'll need to reach a particular number of fans in each area. So back here. Let's also pause for a moment. So I am going to check something here. I want to make sure the bitrate and everything is okay. I'm just, you know, trying to, set things up here. 1 sec. I'm just setting things up here. I'm sorry. That should work. I think that'll work. Anyway, anyway, so, let's see here. This will work. Yeah, that should work. That should work. There we go. So So that'll work. Anyway, no, nothing to kill. Okay, I'm just checking stuff out here. I should be good to go here. Just trying to set one last thing up here. What is this here? What category? What's this mean? Anyway, oh, this is the thing here. Okay, I'm just setting things up. I'm sorry. So, right now we have Yuki. I don't know if we have the other two. Oh, we do have the other two. Okay. And there is someone coming in soon, so that is good. Let's see here. Let's actually check, like, one thing here. I want to make sure I can actually, here. I'll do that. Yeah, that should work, I think. That should work. Anyway, so... I was going to pull up a menu here, but I don't really think I need one at the moment for, like, figuring out the Cabaret Club right now. Should be okay, though. Anyway, guest arrived, table number 6. I do need to move my webcam, though. That is kind of covering table number 6 there. Anyway, let's put this here. So that goes, yeah, that works. Then let's move the chat widget here. Like over here or something? I don't know. Over there, perhaps. There we go. Close enough. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll just move it here, I guess. Shouldn't be too rough there. Okay. There we go. Should be good now. Anyway. So let's see here. He wouldn't like her. Let's place her with the guest at table number 6. That was Namako, actually. That was Namako. So Namako is doing a bit better. And then a guest is arriving at table 4. And I'll have him paired with Endo. So that'll work. And then, accessory help. She needs a guest glass. Need a bonus order there. That should work. And, right now we aren't getting, like, a super, super wealthy, let me help her out. That is a ladies' glass, I believe. Like, the little thing like that is ladies' glass. Like, that is the guest glass. And, like, if they, check, please. Let's say, do you want to extend the session? No, but that's okay. Guest left very satisfied. And he wants love. He wouldn't like Yuki, apparently. He wants love and a long session with someone sexy. Let's just kind of set him with Namako there. Then Endo, I'll ask. Oh, Endo wanted the session extended there. Or Endo's client wanted the session extended there. So that works. Let's see if Yuki. Yeah, Yuki will do well with this person in this table here. Table number 2. That'll hopefully work. And then Yuki needs a bit of help. There's a menu icon, so looks like she's opening the menu. I did play this a bit before. I haven't done too much of Cabaret Club Czar, or what was it, like the Real Estate Royale or whatever it's called on Kiyu. But I have done a little bit of this on my main PlayStation account. I haven't gone through it that much of the story yet, though, I believe. Not seen guests due to lack of girls. Oh no, we lost guests there. That's okay, though. Gracious send-off. Slightly more fans through word of mouth. And let's, help out. So she wants an ashtray swap. That's like the little circular thing is like saying, hey, I need the ashtray swapped here. And, this should work. And then I can give the check over here. I can ask if she wants to extend the session, though. It looks like they don't want to extend the session. That's okay, though. It doesn't always happen. It does happen. It's quite nice. Let's see here. So let's have Yuki go and talk with the guest at table number 3. And let's see if Nameko's client wants to extend the session. Looks like she does. That's good. And then, my goodness. Nameko is getting a lot of cash there. Goodness. Look at all her earnings there. And Yuki needs a menu. That'll work. I don't think we really have enough for like fever time at the moment. We do, but like not enough time exactly. Swap over to Endo, and let's do fever time here just in case. He won't like Endo, but at least try, you know. And then we can swap her out for Nameko there. Then check, please. Gracious send-off. Let's swap out this one. Swap that one out with her. And then, let's see. And then, Endo really is not doing well, unfortunately. I feel so badly for her. Yeah, she doesn't have the greatest stats, but maybe I can fix that. Maybe like some sort of cream or something, I don't know. Can't swap her out with people, but what I can do is go and have Nameko check out. He declined the session to be extended, so I will swap her out with her at that table. Do a gracious send-off with Yuki's client. And then everything should, you know, pretty much be done there. So that is 7 guests, 80,000 yen cover charge, over 5.49 million yen in food and drink sales, about 60,000 lost in staff costs, but that's understandable. So I made about 5.51 million yen profit. That is not bad, honestly. This is actually got a couple level up there. That's nice. That does work. And then I got 175 fans in the Club Mars area. So then, let's see here. Thank you for coming. Yeah, not too shabby. Still, we're short on guests and gals. Is there no way around that outside the daily grind? We want to hire new girls. I suppose scouting them around town is the quickest way. Let's see here, one sec. Check a bit reading stuff here. Looks like it's okay. Hiring new hostesses. Can add new girls to club roster by scouting talent. Road and Sotenbori. Or by trading in CP from the completion list at the temple. It will be hard to outperform the competition with an empty roster, so try to fill it out as soon as possible. And word of mouth from everyday business is one way to bring in new customers. I hear signing deals with other local businesses is also effective. Partnering with businesses. Some of Sotenbori's shops will sign partnership deals with you, for a price. Partner businesses will send their clients your way, growing Sunshine's fan base in a hurry. More fans means more customers, which in turn means more profits, so sign deals with any hotspots you find. Makes sense. Scout for girls, partner up with local shops. Got it. Looks like I'm gonna be busy outside the club too. Absolutely. The whole city's our battleground. There's a lot to do, but good luck, sir. I'll take my best crack at it anyway. This place really needs more girls. Hardly any point opening doors as it stands now. There's the girls over the grand I got from Aussie on the trade. Unless we got Nozomi. We're covered to the grand. Should be fine if I bring the rest over here. I'll put in that call now. You recruited Harumi, a silver hostess. You recruited Ume, a bronze hostess. You recruited Kira, bronze hostess. And that's everyone you recruited for now, but that's still a good start. I'm amazed, if not surprised, Majima-san. Hard to believe that was your first time. Keep that up and we just might really manage to beat those bullies back. And which bullies might that be exactly? You know, I'm here for your answer as promised. Well, ready to sell this hovel to me yet? Told you before, the answer's no. I see. I was so hoping to do this amicably. Shame. Alrighty, lot. Why you teach a stubborn fool the reality of his situation? So you resort to violence in the end? You're a coward, Hino. Sticks and stones. We'll see what comes first. You give me what I want, or you die. Either way, I can't wait. Do it. Hold up a second. What are you supposed to be? Name's Majima. Yoda-han's asked me to take over operations here. As long as I'm standing, nobody's making trouble in my shop. A new manager? I see. I'll grant you it's a wiser choice than letting a dimwit like Yoda keep running this dunghill into the ground. And you seem like you know your way around a fight. So you're the boss and the bouncer. Clever choice for an idiot. I'm impressed, truly. What do you want us to do? Take this guy out too?
Yeah.
No. I find myself curious to see how they plan to claw their way out of this hole and crush them any time. Oh, hey, ill assassin. Thank you for lurking. Glad to have you here. I look forward to being entertained as I watch just how far you managed to crawl, making enemies of the 5 stars. You were lucky today, Yoda-san. And Majima-san. Well, why don't you try your best? If I get bored, I'll drop by and swat you down like the flies you are. Bring it, Porky. Enjoy watching your wobbly little house of cards come crumbling down top of you. Hope your ass is ready to get buried. Huh, we'll see how long that big talk lasts. I advise you not to take the 5 stars lightly. Also, I'm going to get a water out of the fridge behind me, but then I'm also going to get probably a caffeinated drink for a bit, because I don't know, why not? Thank you, Majima-san. Excuse me. Don't worry about it. The real battle's just starting. I'll whip this club into fighting shape fast if we want to take them on. We will. I'm going to give it all I've got, Majima-san. Anytime you want to open the club for business, just let me know. Anytime at all. I've got my hands full at my own place too, so I can't be here around the clock. I'll make a point to drop by whenever I get a minute, though. So that's one of Sotenbori's 5 stars. This might be tougher than I thought. Yes. But yeah, I just woke up. Oh, we got a trophy here. Host of Hostesses. Yeah, I am going to get, oh, second. This is a person here, a mysterious woman, who says, Goro Majima, things are about to get interesting. Then she walks away. I'm starting to get why Yamagata-han told me to check out cabaret clubs. But that ate up more time than I planned. I should get going back to the Grand. I am going to pause this for a second. I am going to get a water and possibly caffeinated drink over there. Ooh, I just whacked my finger on the walker. But yeah, I do need to get a, at least a water, you know? Because, I did just wake up. Like, I took a nap in this chair here. Haven't been able to really walk well since, you know, about a week or two ago now. So I am going to just, you know, be sleeping in this chair here, occasionally have to stretch. And I will, you know, get some water and stuff out of that mini fridge there. My mom's been cooking for me, which is wonderful. She's an amazing cook and she's great. And I'm so grateful to her. But, I'm gonna get a water and possibly like a slightly caffeinated thing in there. So again, I just woke up, might as well, you know. Only slept a couple hours, but I'll sleep again later on. So I'll be back. 1 second. I'm just gonna like kind of take the headset off, and then I'll just grab a drink, and then I'll be right back. The problem is this headset is wired, and the cord only goes like when I like stick my head over here, and like I can't like stick my head close to the fridge. I can just like reach stuff off the door here. So 1 second. I'm going to quickly just mute the microphone, and I will be right back. One moment. Alright, so I got a water, like a regular sized water bottle. And I also got, these Monster Ultra Peachy Keen things here. I had a couple of them from before I went for went to the hospital and found I needed surgery on brain tumor. Haven't had the surgery yet. I'm not supposed to have too much caffeine, but I feel like this will be okay because it's not actually all that caffeinated compared to what I normally drink. It's about 150 milligrams caffeine per can. I'm just going to have this one for now. I'm not going to have, like, anything, like, super caffeinated. Normally have something that's, like, 200 or 300 milligrams of caffeine in a drink. I do have a couple of those in the mini fridge there. Not going to have those, though, at the moment because, you know, kind of need to, you know, probably lay down on the caffeine for a bit and, like, wean myself off for at least the moment before the surgery. Which, again, I don't quite know when that'll be, but yeah. So, I'm going to start with this water and take an occasional sip of the caffeine here. Admittedly, I should probably get, like, a straw or something. I don't think I will at the moment because that would require getting up, walking halfway across the house to the kitchen, which isn't a big house, but still walking, you know? Even with that walker over there, it's still difficult. So yeah, that'll be the water for now. Let me just... Yeah, that is fully sealed. That's good. I'm going to open this up, though, okay? We'll make a quick pop, and then I should be able to get going here in just a moment. I'm just gonna take this energy very, very slowly, though. So again, I don't want to, like... I don't know how much caffeine will actually, you know, mess with the tumor. It probably won't at this level, but, like, just in case, you know? I want to take this slow. I don't want to be, like, you know, hyperventilating or whatever from pain if the pain flares up. I should be okay, though. Just a small sip there, though. Ugh, that went down wrong. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Anyway. So, let me just double check that everything is working. It looks like the stream bitrate is good on both YouTube and Twitch. So I will continue with the stream here. And let's get going with going back to the Grand. So we just finished up learning about the Sotenbori 5 stars. And it says, the Sotenbori 5 stars, huh? Sounds like a real bunch of charmers. Meantime, I should be getting to the Grand. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have to go this way, go across here to Shofukucho West, take a right turn and head up Bishamon Bridge. And the Grand should be on the left. I will go do that then, I suppose. Also, I'm going to like adjust the camera just a little bit, like to kind of just... There we go. That's... It's... The camera's a bit lower, but it is easier for me to see it now at this angle. I am using a the webcam built into my laptop, so if I, Sorry, sir. So if I end up, like moving... Her telephone card. I end up moving the, that's the Kyoko Maki Type E card. Okay, there's that. But if I end up moving, like, the laptop screen and everything to try to see stuff better, then I will most likely, I will probably move the webcam a little bit too, because, well, kind of same built-in thing there. Also, this is one of the clubs in question, I believe. This is Club Mercury. So I believe that's one of the 5-star clubs. Let's see what the thing says there. Does that like to go in like first person or something? I feel like there's a way... here we go. There we go. Yeah, that says Club Mercury. So that is, in fact, one of the other cabaret clubs we will be battling against. Let's also help this man who's potentially getting robbed or beaten up. I think that he should be okay after this. But, let's just rescue him here, I suppose. And I'll give me a chance to, try out Breaker Style and whatnot. I have not really done much with this yet. I think I had, I have to go training with, who was it? Areshi, I believe? Who was the Breaker, combat trainer, I think. I got a slightly better ring with myself. That's good at least. What I will say though is I do want to, in a bit here, so I can, Oh, this works, says the thing here. I forgot that's a touchpad. It actually does work with, a touchpad a little bit. It's just not very great. But yeah, so... I think mine is a bit dusty, so yeah. I do need to drop by Dragon and Tiger later on. And... you know what? Let's start... There's a telephone card I'm hearing somewhere. In here? Ah, yeah, here we go. You got the Yuki Natsume Type C card. So that is the entire Yuki Natsume set. So that is... There's another one here? Oh, there is! Okay. What's this one here? You got the Mana Sakura Type A card. Okay, then I'm collecting telephone cards like Pokemon at this point. So this should be fun, I mean, it's definitely fun. Not something I do IRL, of course, but, pretty fun for the game, at least. Not entirely certain why, like, collecting random, prostitution ad cards is a thing in this, but it's, definitely interesting, though. Oh, sorry. Another thing over here. What am I going to do? Oh, what to do? You! Oh, is this a side quest? I think it is. You! Excuse me. Huh? Well, the thing is, you want something from me, don't you? Let's hear it then. Yes, what I'm trying to say is... so I brought you in, and I can take it. Spit out. I have a favor to ask. Can you please be my boyfriend? Be my boyfriend. Yeah, this is the sub-story. Say what? Am I hearing you right? I said, please be my boyfriend. Please? Pretty please? What, just like that? Your boyfriend? I mean, like, you want to be a couple, go on dates? the hell? Yes, that's exactly it. That's what a boyfriend does. Who would be my one and only? Boyfriend. Right. Okay. Back it up a step or six. What the heck's with this little lady here? So run up to someone on the street demanding that I be your man? Every girl I meet these days makes me understand them less and less. I gotta get together. Can't let her know she got under my skin. I'll give her a strong inch, like, don't you think you won, little lady? Okay, this is kind of funny. The options are, let's start as friends. I'll take that as a proposal. Or, I got no interest in women. Kind of want to pick that last one. Because as we all know from the Yakuza games, Majima's one and only is absolutely key. But anyway, let's just say let's start as friends. Why not? Why do you say we start as friends, huh? Oh, I need a boyfriend, not just a friend. Come on now, let's hear that extra syllable that says you're mine. What? You can't just expect a man to jump straight in the girlfriend step. Gotta be more natural, you know? Oh, darn it. I left out a few details, haven't I? I should clarify, I guess. I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend, not actually be my boyfriend. Excuse me? Pretend.
Hi.
Yes, you see, my father is visiting from back home, and he's demanding to meet my boyfriend. For several years now, he's been hounding me to meet suitors he's arranged for me. He's being so persistent that I finally got fed up. I told him I already have a boyfriend, so back off. I also told him my boyfriend is thin, wears an eye patch, a cool ponytail, and has this dangerous air about him. Kind of like the blade of a knife. Why would you give up so many details? And why just describe me down to the buttons? I never thought I'd have to introduce him to my father, so I kind of just made it up as I went. Then Dad started saying, I have to see if this boyfriend is worthy of marrying you. So, here I am, and I've got a big problem. Okay, I get the picture now. I fit the bill, so you want me to act like I'm your man in front of your dad. Wow, you catch on fast. That's pretty much it. If Dad finds out I don't really have a boyfriend, he'll force me into arranged marriage to some strange man I don't even know. Please, nobody else looks anything like you. Keep being my boyfriend for just a little while. Alright, sure, why not? The girl's in a pickle, alright. So I'm gonna grab a drink here, but I'll still be here. Who would want to marry some guy they don't even know and end up spending the rest of their life with him? That's a very good point. I have a little bit more of this drink here, though. Okay. Fine. You paint yourself into this corner. I feel your pain. I'll pretend to be your boyfriend. Yes, I'm so glad I didn't lose hope. Oh, my name's Kokoa. Please call me Koko-chan. Oh, and sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm Goro Majima. I see. Then, Majima-san, I will address you as Goro-chan. Just up in the menu here. Oops. Goro-chan? We just met. That's taking this a little fast, don't you think? No. I know it's just pretend, but we are in a romantic relationship. We can't just be so formal with each other. We have to make this believable. If you say so. Yes, I do. Well, let's not waste any more time. We should be going, like, right now. Huh? I'm getting exhausted already. Just about going? Going where? Come on, try to keep up. We're going to the restaurant where we'll meet with my dad over dinner. The three of us. We'll meet over dinner? You have to say your dad, Koko-chan. So we meet, shake hands, and then let me go, why don't ya? Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bang boom. It's a bing bong boom. Oh, no, that won't work at all. Dad won't be reassured until I show him what kind of a man my boyfriend is. We have to go now, Goro-chan. Get move on. Damn, I don't know what I was expecting, but here we are. Here we are. Let's see here. I think this'll be an interesting story. I'm not sure how long I can stream for because I am quite tired, but if the caffeine doesn't kick in, I will just go to bed in this chair after ending the stream. Not for a while, but, you know, just for a bit. So, Goro-chan, this is where we'll meet my father. I only have 2 requests. Please don't reveal that you're just pretending to be my boyfriend. And don't anger him. You got it. But what's all this about making him angry? Your dad get pissed off easily. Oh, no, he's just stubborn. It's not scary, though. He seems to think I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. And he babies me more than he should. But underneath it all, this is as good a father as I could ask for. Well, I suppose it's tough to blame the guy. If I had a daughter like you, I'd be pretty worried too. You see? So he starts saying a bunch of weird stuff. He'll blow his lid and be all like, forget this guy, I'll arrange your next date. So let's avoid that. No problemo. So, let's go for my boyfriend's backstory now. Excuse me, I need a backstory. I'm going out for 6 months. For a dentist who likes going on drives and watching movies. Favorite food is the omelette rice I make, okay? Is that all now? I had to give my dad some details about my boyfriend, so I made stuff up. If he gets curious, he makes sure he got it memorized. Exactly making this a walk in the park. How am I supposed to remember all those details? Fine, from the top. Going out for 6 months, you're a dentist. Going out drives, watching movies. Love the omelette rice I make, okay? I'll give it my best shot. There he is! Dad, over here! So, this is Coco-chan's dad. Unlike a space case of a daughter, he seems pretty buttoned up. Goro-chan, this is my father. Hello, I'm Coco's father. Pleased to meet you. This is the man I'm seeing, Goro Majima-san. You know, now that I think about it, meeting a girl's dad for the first time is super important for a normal couple. This could end up making an impact on the rest of her life. Guess I better buckle down and get this role properly. No different than at the Grand, right? First impression is key. What do I open up with? So the options are, pleased to meet you, sir. I'm Goro Majima. Or, I'm delighted to meet you, father. Or, please make my miso soup every morning. I must say, pleased to meet you, sir. Goro Majima. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm Goro Majima. Majima-kun, was it? I understand my daughter looks to you for love, support. Support? Oh, no, in fact, it's quite the opposite. Coco-san has stood by me at every turn. Well, how courteous of you. Something that gets me these days is the erosion of courtesy in today's youth. So many can't even manage a proper introduction. You seem different, Majima-kun. That's right, Dad. Goro-chan's not like those stereotypical men. Good. The first impression went well. Playing the respectful type was a pretty slick move. Majima-kun, I must say I'm surprised. You really do exist. I beg your pardon. Well, my daughter described you as a man who's tall yet slender-waisted. Sports an eye patch. Has long hair tied back and emits a deadly aura not unlike a dagger's edge. I never imagined such a man could actually exist. Yet here you are in the flesh. See, Dad, I told you I wasn't lying. My boyfriend's right here in front of you. Yes, I figured he was another figment of your overactive imagination. So I'm really quite shocked. So let me pull up the guide for this sub-story here. My boyfriend is a zero sub-story guide. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Found it on IGN. I found the rules and stuff here. Are the rules, the responses here to use.
Huh?
Oh, for active imagination? Dad, I don't make things up that often, do I? Just laugh. Well, they do seem to be on good terms. And her dad's a decent guy, too. Stern, but decent. Oh, yes, Majima-kun. Coco may have already mentioned it, but what line of work you in again? My job, huh? I mean, I think Coco mentioned that in the backstory she gave me. The options are, I'm a dentist, I manage a cabaret, or I'm a Yakuza. Let's say I'm a dentist. That was the backstory, essentially. I'm a dentist. Oh, yes, that's right. I heard you're a dentist. I would never have guessed your appearance. Not the face I'd expect from a dentist at all, to be frank. I get that. I get told that often, yes. Oh, Dad, you're being so rude to my Goro-chan. Just glad I remember what Coco-chan told me in that hack job backstory. And incidentally, Majima-kun. Yes. I was wondering, how did you come to meet Coco? Well, that's... I didn't ask you. I asked Majima-kun. But... Tell me, Majima-kun, how did you two get to know each other? I'm pretty deep. Is he on to us? Gotta explain how I supposedly met Coco-chan in a way that won't make him more suspicious. The options are, she stalked me in the street, we sat next to each other at a movie, or Coco-chan ran into me while eating toast. Let's say we sat next to each other at a movie, because that sounds the least awkward. And also because Majima's backstory here is that he loves movies, you know, and this fake backstory this girl came up with. He likes movies, so why not? We happened to sit next to each other in a movie theater. That's how we met. At a movie. Come to think of it, Coco did mention that you enjoy movies. Yes, like I said. Coco-chan just happened to sit next to me. That flick was a real tearjerker, so I offered her my handkerchief. The rest is history. Yes, that's how it went. Amazing, Goro-chan. I can't believe you came up with such... I mean... Remember it was 15 minutes ago. So romantic. I'll walk forward to our meeting then. I'm just glad she didn't meet her boyfriend in any places she shouldn't be. Of course not. My Goro-chan is a proper and decent man. There, I wove in Coco-chan's backstory. Came up with the tale that rings true enough. Majima-kun, I'm going to put to you straight. What is it about my daughter that you find attractive? Dad? Why promise flawed like that? I'm sorry, Coco, I'm just so worried about you. You're still so innocent like a child. It keeps me awake at night, worrying about whether or not you'll ever manage to live a proper and prosperous family life. There's a man who would love you and treat you well. Why, I would give you my blessing for marriage right this instant. Dad, that's what I need to ask, Majima-kun. What about Coco do you find attractive? Look into my soul here. Can't blame him. His daughter's future's on the line. I like tricking him, but I told Coco-chan I'd go along with this. Gotta find a good reason why I find her so attractive. So there's multiple options here. There is, she's so cute, she makes great omelet rice, or she's innocent and childlike. I think this is the last one I have to do here. Or last option I pick here. until, like, he finds out that this is a liar. Calls me on lie or whatever. I actually kind of like how simply childlike she is. Really? When you consider those her poorer qualities? I suppose most would. But seeing her loose in the world, it makes me want to keep her safe and protected. You know what I'm saying? I love her for who she is. And that means I'll take the bad with the good. Raccoon. I'm willing to accept everything about my daughter, even where she falls short. I think I can trust a man like you with my cocoa. Dad. Damn, this got real touching all of a sudden. Would you two excuse me? I need to go wash up. Sure, honey. Don't fall in. Wait a sec. Oh, with her powder on her nose. It's not just me and her old man. Damn, awkward. Much Makun. Yes. I have no idea how you really are. But thank you for playing along with my daughter's lie. Eh? Her lie? Sorry, what lie? Or the jig is up? Say, what lie? Let's keep you going here. I got no idea what you mean. What lie? Stop pretending. I knew this was all an act from the moment I sat down. Was it that obvious? If you knew from the start, what gave us away? Hell, just by the way my daughter was acting. I wasn't her father for all these years for nothing. Then why'd you go along with the dumb charade for so long? Coke was so desperate to convince me. It's my fault she tried a stunt like this, isn't it? I'm sure it's because it began pushing... Oh, sorry. I can talk. Oh my goodness. I mean, you get sleep soon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure it's because it kept pushing her into dates with all those suitors I'd arranged for her. You know your daughter well. You saw right through her. I lost my wife when Coco was still an infant. I raised her alone without anyone's help. I tried to raise her well, so no one looked down on her for not having a mother. I know I've been overly protective of her. I can see now that she's capable of standing on her own 2 feet. I've got to stop telling my daughter to do this or that. No more pushing her to meet these potential suitors. She's her own woman. It's time I learned to let go. But the truth is, there's another reason I went along with your little charade. What's that? Someday, my daughter's going to bring a real boyfriend to meet me. I thought this might be good practice. Practice, huh? Thanks to you, I've got a good idea of what to expect. When the time comes, I think I'll manage. It's still ain't a good feeling. Spent so much time lying to someone who knew it from the start. I gotta tell ya, I think avoiding arranged marriage wasn't the only reason Coco-chan pulled the stunt. What do you mean? I think she was trying to show ya that you don't need to worry about her so much. Worry? Yeah, pretty plain to see that she's a source of a bundle of your worries. I think she wanted to reassure you that she's capable of looking after herself. She wanted to prove to you that she can manage her own affairs. Again, married. Sorry, I'm back. Hope that wasn't too awkward for you guys. Did you even break the silence? Welcome back, Coco-chan. So, listen, your dad actually knew... Yes? Cocoa. We've done well finding this man. I had nothing to worry about after all. Dad. I know, right? Goro-chan the super guy. So this means he'll stop trying to set me up, right? Yes, I can see there's no longer any need. Really? Awesome. It's been an awfully long day. I'm heading back to my hotel. I need to get some sleep myself. Oh my goodness. I'm like falling asleep here. Okay, I'll walk you back, Dad. Yeah, I'm falling asleep, unfortunately. I need to get some rest first. I should not have started the stream like this late at night, you know? It has been roughly an hour, so I should not be streaming this late. With my health issues and all that. I'm just gonna get some sleep soon, honestly. After saving after the sub-story. Good, John. Thank you so much for being my boyfriend, even for just a few minutes today. Crazy good actor, by the way. I almost forgot you weren't actually my boyfriend for a second there. But I could do you a solid. Let me give you this then. Thank you very, very much. Got a Sprite belt. Whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Whatever the case, I think I'm free from Dad hounding me to meet his suitors. What a relief. That's good. Yes, well, I have to walk my dad to his hotel. Yeah, when you get a real boyfriend, better do a proper introduction, so he doesn't have to worry about you. I'll try. Bye now. This is cute. I like this dynamic here with like the different characters and the sub-stories and whatnot. This is very wholesome. Kokwa, I forgot something. Give me just a moment. Oh, okay. Huh? Something wrong. There's one last thing we need to say. Yeah, what's that? I'm glad I got to talk to you. Went through all the bother pretending my daughter's boyfriend. Just for my sake. Good man. I was trying to put one past you. Don't give me too much credit now. No, not at all. That's why I'd like if you'd be my daughter's real boyfriend. Excuse me? What did you just say? I said, won't you please ask my daughter if real? Consider it for a moment. Please? What the fresh hell makes you think that's a good idea? Because you're the ideal man. I think I can safely entrust my future to you. Entrust our future to you. Whoa, slow down. I'm having trouble believing my ears. Sorry if I'm just pretending. That's fine. Heck if she won't take you. I will! Did you just say what I think you did? Yeah, what's all this about? Give me a break, you two. This is why I'm single. At least until the end of the game when I meet you, but you know. Sub-story 52, Be My Boyfriend completed. And unfortunately, I do, like, desperately need sleep at this point. It's like 1:30 or so. Grab this last telephone card and save the game. In the stream here a bit early, I'm gonna go rest a little bit, I guess, in this chair or in the bed if I can make it there. Not sure if I can make it there, though. Got the Haneda type A card. Yeah, I will stream more when I wake up. Couple more medical things going on in the morning, but should be okay regardless to get some sleep. And then wake up, do the medical stuff, and then stream a little bit more after the medical stuff. So I will see you guys next time. I'm sorry for the shorter stream. I did, like, take a couple hours nap after, what was the last stream I did? Like, about 6 or so hours, probably. Like, 5 or 6 hours, I think, for the past stream. Yeah, here we go. Just under 6 hours. So I have been streaming quite a bit, admittedly. I do need to get rest, though. So I will see you guys next time. If the, one second. So if the stream, one sec. If you guys enjoyed the stream, sorry, I'm just opening something here so I can close out the game here a bit. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the stream, I'm glad, and feel free to like and subscribe or follow on Twitch or whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I am also playing a variety of other games, including Lobotomy Corporation and Disney Dreamlight Valley. I believe I'm also still working on Final Fantasy 15, as of the last time I streamed this stuff. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see all of you later. Bye, everyone. And take care. Oh, I didn't mean that up. There we go. I almost closed out the thing here. But yeah, take care, everyone. Alright? Just remember, all of you matter, and I really hope you're all, doing well. So yeah, take care, everyone. Good night. Or good morning. What time it is for you guys. Bye, everyone. This will actually stop the stream. That would be wonderful. I can't actually close the stream. Oops. Yeah, this might be a bit of an issue. I can't actually end the stream. Oops. Maybe if I just close out this manually. There we go. This is messing up. Oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop Task Manager, end the OBS studio thingy here, and then yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Take care, everyone. Just remember, all of you matter. Sorry for the weird ending of the stream. The software just kinda messed up.